Many Magic the Gathering players ask the question, is it worth it to buy Secret Lair, Commander Deck, Raining Cats and Dogs? Sorry, it's sold out. The latest direct-to-consumer Secret Lair Commander Deck taps into the premise of cats versus dogs. No wait, cats and dogs working together. Pandemonium. Full of double-sided premium art cards, full art lands, as well as more than a few spicy reprints. But it, like all Secret Lairs, is only available for a limited time before selling out. That's right, Secret Lair drops, which once were available for weeks if not months, have shifted to limited availability items that Wizards of the Coast will only print so many copies of. So it is probably a good idea, if you do want to pick up one of these, that you log in early to ensure you secure yours before they sell out. By the way, I've got a little bit of a bruise on my face here that may or may not be showing up on camera. I'm okay. I slipped and fell on the ice. Ouch. I'm fine. Sorry, I just couldn't wait to do this because it might sell out. What am I even talking about? Well, this video is going to do two things. It will take a look at the financial value within the $150 deck, as well as analyze how well constructed it is. I also want to talk a little bit about just why Wizards of the Coast has changed Secret Lairs from print-on-demand items for a reasonable amount of time that do not sell out to limited supply items that do apparently now possibly have the potential of selling out. Maybe. And speaking of selling out, the ad. Oh no, wait, not the ad yet. I might not even have the bruise on the ad, depending on how well I heal. Anyway, we filmed some things out of order. According to Wizards of the Coast, this change was meant to be able to provide you, the customer, with better service and a better shopping experience. And if you believe that, I have 5 basic lands to sell you for $39.99. So put on your leash, because it's time for walkies. It wasn't in the script, I just made that up. Ta-da! Let's take a look. But first, as a professor, there are many things that keep me up at night. Thinking about papers I have to grade, for example, or deadlines I have to meet, possible extra planar brushwag incursions, the usual stuff. And there's nothing worse than not being able to fall asleep thinking about all of that. If you have trouble sleeping, you know how hard it is to be at your best when you've been tossing and turning throughout the night. That's why I'm such a huge fan of today's sponsor, Helix Sleep. Helix Sleep offers premium mattresses customized to fit your unique needs. It all starts with Helix Sleep Quiz, which matches you to the perfect mattresses based on your body type and sleep preferences. If your sleeping partner has different preferences, you can fill out the quiz together. Even though I'm a back sleeper and my partner is a side sleeper, we've been sleeping on our Helix Dusk Luxe mattress for years now, and we absolutely love it. Your new mattress comes rolled up in one box that's easy to unpack, and Helix ships directly to your door for free in the United States. Best of all, Helix is so sure you'll love it that they offer a 100-night sleep trial. I've been partnered with Helix Sleep for a while, and there's a simple reason for that. I love my Helix mattress, and I think you will too. Give yourself the gift of a great night's sleep with a new premium mattress from Helix Sleep. Use my link in the description below or go to helixsleep.com/Tolarian to save 20% off and get 2 free pillows. Thank you, Helix Sleep, for sponsoring this video. So what exactly is in Secret Lair? It's Raining Cats and Dogs? The deck features 5 reversible borderless cards, each with a cat side and a dog side. For the financial analysis, I'll be working with prices of these cards that reflect their cheapest possible versions. But it is important to note that these premium versions very possibly will carry more value due to both the fact they are special art treatments and likely never to be reprinted with those special art treatments. Remember, so far Secret Lair art has been a soft reserve list for artwork, as it were. But even if we ignore the premium printing and look at the cheapest possible value of cards, there's some heavy hitters here. Top of the list is Anointed Procession, a $45 card. Again, that's $45 for the cheapest possible version of it as of the filming of this video. So that one card alone pays for almost 1/3 of the cost of this deck. The other top cards are Rin and Seri Inseparable, Brimaz King of Ereskos, and Quasali Slingers, worth $27 $10, $16, and $15 respectively, and of note, these 3 cards have only been reprinted in other secret layers. The deck also includes a reprint of Jetmir's Garden, a $12.65 card, and this is the first reprint of any of the triomes other than Katria Triome, which only saw a reprint on the list. And Marisi, Breaker of the Coil, is reprinted for the first time since its original appearance in Commander 2019. Now, I'll look at the complete deck value in just a moment, but there's some other things to note before we get there. Namely that the deck's 10 plains, 5 mountains, and 7 forests are all printed in foil full art, featuring, again, cute cat and dog artwork. This is some secret value in the deck, because even if we value these foil full arts at $1 each, that's $22 of value, but I suspect these foil full arts are going to go for more than that. It's cats and dogs artwork after all. It's foil, it's full art, and all around this is great added value for the Commander deck. Hey, now is when I point out that many of you spend $39.99 for 5 foil basic lands during regular Secret Lair drops. Why you doing that? Here we have 100 cards for $150, so that's basically $1.50 a card, and of them, there are 22 basic lands that are both foil and full art. How's that work? Are you a sucker for spending $39.99 on 5 basic lands? Should you maybe stop doing that? Just some food for thought. As of the filming of this video, which is literally Monday the 22nd, the release day of this secret lair, if you were to purchase all of the cards from its reigning cats and dogs, and were buying the cheapest possible near mint versions, you would still need to pay $229.76. So while I do still wish they had kept the pricing of Secret Lair Commander decks at $100, there's already a lot of value here, and again, there are things such as the foil full art basic lands, special art treatments, even the tokens that are going to have added value on top of that. I'm just talking basic card prices here. How exactly does this compare to other Secret Lair Commander decks? Well, remember Secret Lair Heads I Win, Tails You Lose? That one only cost $100 at the time of its release, and currently, as of today, if you were to purchase all of the cheapest possible near mint versions of those cards, you would still have to pay $207.16. And in fact, the unopened Secret Lair on the secondary market of Heads I Win, Tails You Lose is selling for $250. The follow-up Secret Lair, Cute 2 Brute, would also cost you about $202.98 if you were to buy all the singles today, and unopened versions of that Secret Lair are currently selling for $217. Finally, Commander Deck Angels, They're Just Like Us, something something something, God I hated that title, would cost you $262.93 if you were to buy all of the cheapest possible near mint versions today, and further proving that there's either no accounting for taste or I am horribly disconnected from the youth culture, that Secret Lair is currently selling for $369.95 on the secondary market. I don't know, that one just didn't resonate with me or something. Am I so out of touch? No, it's the children who are wrong. And by children, I mean 30-year-old Magic players. Oh, you know it's true. So yes, there's a lot of value here. And by using the prior 3 Secret Lair Commander decks as reference, it's very reasonable to assume that that value will maintain, and that financially speaking, these are extremely worth it to buy. It's a real shame that the original Secret Lair Commander deck was still the best out of all of these, and also the most affordable at only, remember, $100 for the Commander deck. At $150, it's a little more dear, and the decks are not quite as powerful, but there's still a lot of value here. I've got a little bit more to say about this in the final conclusion, but I want to take an opportunity to talk about this major change to Secret Lairs no longer being print to demand, but rather being limited supply. A few weeks ago, in an article titled Speeding Up Secret Lair Changes, Wizards of the Coast announced Secret Lair is officially shifting from a print to demand model to a limited print run model for most of the product line. While they noted there may be some exceptions, what this means is that instead of taking everyone's order for a Secret Lair and then printing enough to fulfill those orders, Wizards of the Coast will now pre-print a finite amount of secret layers and then sell those on a first-come, first-served basis. In other words, secret layers can, theoretically, now sell out, meaning that if there's a secret layer you really want, especially one that is a really good deal, you will probably want to log on and try and purchase it as soon as it goes on sale. Previously, within the rather comfortable window of secret layer sales, you were guaranteed that if you wanted one, you could get one. And this is actually something that I applauded about secret layers, as it steered secret layers away from what could be considered an exploitative fear of missing out model into a more reasonable system where customers can take their time, consider their options, and make their purchase in a more leisurely way. Unfortunately, I fear this old system, though very consumer-friendly, was not as profitable as a fear of missing out limited supply system like we are now switching to. In their article, Wizards of the Coast claimed this change was done so that secret layers could be shipped more quickly to consumers, that the sacrifice of print to demand was shifting to a limited print run so that secret layers could ship immediately upon order, getting to your doorstep faster. And indeed, when secret layers first started, the shipping times were outrageous, sometimes taking 6 months or more to arrive, and in the case of secret layer Heads I Win, Tails You Lose, essentially a full year to be delivered. But they solved those issues. Secret layers now arrive relatively quickly, and complaints about shipping times already all but disappeared. So if this was not really a problem anymore, why is Wizards of the Coast working to offer a solution to it? It's a non-issue. Why? Well, because in my opinion, secret layers are probably expected to sell better if people have a fear of missing out, a fear of them selling out. Whereas under the old system, a giant super drop of half a dozen or more secret layers could be contemplated over a period of weeks, if not months. With this new updated system, you're going to need to log on quickly and buy quickly due to a fear of those secret layers selling out. Don't think about it, just buy it. Heck, with this Cats and Dogs secret layer, the full deck list was only spoiled a few days ahead of its going on sale. This video itself is being pushed to go up within 48 hours of the secret layer's release, and for all I know, the deck will already be sold out. I don't know while recording this if it's already been sold out. Maybe it won't be. I hope it won't be. But it might be. If it's not, that's great. But think about how little time from decklist reveal to first day sales we were given. The pressure is being put on the consumer not to think, to just buy lest they miss out. And, in my opinion, of course, there's another reason Wizards of the Coast may have wanted to switch to a finite print system for secret layers: artificial scarcity. A great way to encourage people to buy secret layers is to ensure that there's a lot of value in those secret layers. Now, that is fine by itself, and for that, I recommend reprinting cards of value and working to make sure secret layers are a good value for the players, as well as featuring cool artworks and treatments. But if you can control how much of a secret layer is printed, you can control how scarce it is. Maybe you print more of some secret layers than others. Maybe it works in your favor for people to look at prior secret layers that sold out quickly upon their release, and see that since there's so few of them, the price of their contents, or even of them sealed, is high. And so ultimately, I find it very dubious that secret layers were changed in this way in order to offer better things to consumers. Rather, it really feels as though secret layers were changed not to help consumers, but to pressure them to buy more secret layers and buy them more quickly, more often. And ultimately, I don't think this is a good change, but we're going to have to wait and see what it actually brings. Final conclusion. Secret Lair Raining Cats and Dogs is absolutely worth it, although the price should never have been raised from $100. And although no Secret Lair Commander deck has yet topped Heads I Win, Tails You Lose in terms of construction and power, this Secret Lair deck still looks to be a well-made, powerful, and fun Commander deck, and also will likely be worth well more than $150 if prior Secret Lair Commander decks are any indication. Grade A-. But in terms of the new Secret Lair finite print system, as of now, there is no way to know if secret layers will indeed sell out quickly under this new design. I hope very much that 2 days after going on sale, Secret Lair Raining Cats and Dogs is still available, and that those watching this video now who are interested in buying one for themselves can do so. And I hope that remains true for all of this year's Secret Lair Super Drops. I hope very much people who want one of them do not go to the website only to find it sold out, let alone the dreaded scenario of going to the website day one, perhaps, and finding it sold out. I really hope we do not see that situation. And we may not have to, because it's absolutely possible for Wizards of the Coast to try and aim production numbers with reasonable expectations of sale numbers and not lean into a fear of missing out artificial scarcity model. I hope that is indeed the case. But with that, again, we'll need to see what Secret Lair Super Drops of 2024 bring. As for me, I'm curious to see what you think. What do you make of this change? Do you think it is consumer friendly and in your best interest? Or do you think that it is possibly going to be aiming for that fear of missing out model? How does that make you feel? And will you still be buying Secret Lairs? Perhaps logging on day one to frantically try and scoop them up? Let me know in the comments below. And remember, there's nothing more important than a good night's sleep. That's why I think you should try out a mattress from Helix Sleep. I've had my Helix Sleep mattress for years now, and I absolutely love it. Just go ahead and give yourself the gift of a great night's sleep with a premium mattress from Helix Sleep. Use my link in the description below or go to helixsleep.com/Tolarian to save 20% and get 2 free pillows. Thank you, Helix Sleep, for sponsoring this video.
Next time on Shuffle Up and Play.
It's Plane Chase with Planeswalkers.
I'm Chandra Lair, otherwise known as Tappy Toe Claus.
I'm Teferi, and I'll be playing Sidar Jabari of Zalfir.
I am not Tybalt, but I am playing Tybalt.
I'm Nissa, also known as Ashlyn. Today I am playing Nissa, who shakes the world.
Like, oh my god, Elf Ball? All right.
Yeah! Elves and a critter hoof and elves.
I'm gonna cast Baby Me.
Why isn't that
cute.
your commander?
Because I wanted to play the pretty one. I got a girl to impress over here, buddy.
All right.
Well, I'm not attacking you. Relax.
Why? Who are you attacking? Why don't you give...
Attacking Chandra.
Okay.
Relax.
No!
Glimmer Void Basin.
So when you play a targeted spell, then it hits every legal target. So Beast Within, if she played it, would hit every permanent on the board.
Yes, everybody.
Including, does it hit lands?